Straight away. Okay, where are we? Too many taps. I've got to work on my vocal fry as well. I need to stop that. No more vocal fry. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna set the stream up. Hello. There's my pen. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Woo. I'm gonna do some more of these and then maybe JoJo's because I know I still have that in the title, so I feel like I should now. I feel like I should. There we go. Can I see everyone? No, I can't. There we go. Oh, I needed to add a thing to my banner about Discord, didn't I? That was something that I forgot about. I don't know. Let me see where that is actually. If I can find that, I could do it. Stream. What is it? Links banner? I think it's the links banner. And I could add the Discord. I don't know how I would actually do that on the little banner. Oh well, let's deal with it. Let's deal with that later. I'll change it later. I was gonna stick it kind of underneath, like I did with the Arts and Dafts one on the YouTube thing, so that it's easier to see. Oh, whoops! Did I just filter all that? No. No. I need to fill these in also and post more of them. I accidentally like double posted on Patreon with some of these, some of the cheats. Hang on 2 seconds. Ah, I'm here. I'm back. Where am I? Where am I? These are like messy and it's upsetting me. These last time were messy. It's not quite so hot at the moment. So hopefully I'm going to do a little bit better. Are you there, clown friend? Are you there, clown friend? I don't mind this one so much. It's that squish on the belly. Ay, hello. You are on your way to VTubing. Do it. When are we gonna Arts and Daft stream? Ow, my back. Hang on. Oh, I just cracked some bones. When are we gonna Arts and Daft? That's a plant. When are we gonna Arts and Daft stream again? I've got plants here, and I've got plants here. They're like everywhere now, and it's very nice actually. It's very nice. It's like a little jungle in here. Okay, now my coffee's gone. Oh, shut up. The episode this weekend. Oh yeah, but are we like streaming with it as well? Are we gonna chat shit and stream? Oh, let me text you something actually. There we go. There we go. Okay, I really like this one underneath here. Hang on, let me show you that one with the with the rib cage like popping out at the back. I think that looks cool. I kind of like that one actually. This one, it's kind of like a flippy pose, the underside of the foot. We can do both! Yay! Okay, I am free to do both. I am free to do both. It might thunder soon though. I wonder if that would be a problem. Probably not. Probably not. Should be fine. Okay, let me start drawing. I haven't drawn a line yet. Hang on. Beep 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 beep. How are we today, chat? How are we? How are we doing? How are we doing? What's going on? What's going on? Is that fam on the move? I think I can hear fam. I think I can hear fam. I'm gonna keep an eye on fam. What's going on? Just came from your BRB screen tutorial. I just want to say thanks. It was super useful. I'm glad. I'm glad that helped, man. I'm glad that like still works because it's a very old tutorial now. Actually, I haven't changed my own BRB screens. I'm trying to think of something cool that I can do with them. Yeah, welcome to the chat. How are we doing? I was gonna make one on how I set up my little Wawa VTuber, because I had to like go and look up how I did it again because I had the settings like all done, but I couldn't remember how I did it, so it took me a while to figure out. But I've got it now. So it would be easy to make a small tutorial. I get like comments of people asking me, how do you do that? How do you talk with the Wawa? Doing good, thanks. How about you? Not bad, thank you. It's a little bit toasty today. I think we're having a heat wave, but it's a little bit warm in the old human skin hoodie. But you know, it's got sweat glands. It's got like its own cooling system, so it's not that bad. It helps a little bit. It helps a little bit. Might be drawing the ribcage a bit big on this. I think I'm kind of going off-piste as well. I might switch to like a different body type. Once I finish this row, I'll switch to a different body type. Because I wanted to figure out like lady proportions as well. I am having a lot easier of a time drawing my little guy now. My little guy who's supposed to be built like some of these ones that I was drawing. I can like kick out that body shape very easily now. It's helped a lot doing these and like figuring the proportions out. And the build, I'm just gonna have to do that systematically for like everyone else as well to make sure that they make sense together. I've done like 3 different height charts of my silly characters, trying to figure out the kind of stylization and height differences that I want between them. And I'm gonna have to do a 4th one. They've all kind of like changed pretty drastically between them as well. But it's starting to congeal now. Starting to congeal into something I can probably use. It's like pointy enough to the point where I kind of like it, I think. Not that these are like super pointy, but they've got a little bit of pointiness on them. I gotta figure out what I want to read at the weekend. I started watching One Punch Man as well, where I was talking about that yesterday, and I'm liking it. I'm interested to see where it's gonna go, because where I was talking about it yesterday, I was thinking about like, okay, just like kills everyone in one hit, so there might not be like as much fighting, but there is so far. But I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with it, because I was talking about how you don't. How was I wording it? You don't have like incapable characters very often, or I'll just give the example I was talking about when I started watching My Hero Academia, and it was like, oh, this little guy does not have the powers, but he's going to end up in that kind of sphere anyway. I was like, oh, well, how are they going to deal with this if he does not? If he does not have the powers, is he going to do something else to like compensate, and then he just gets powers anyway? So I was like, oh, we're not dealing with that. We're not going in that direction. So I was thinking about things like that and how that would work. I feel like that happens a lot when I'm watching stuff. I'm like, oh, are we going in this direction? That would be interesting, and then they don't. And I'm paying attention to it because I feel like that's I don't know, maybe it's stupid. Maybe it's me being stupid. But I'm trying to think about like, oh, what would be cool? Like what's a possible way you could take this? You know, they do a really good job at extending the fights considering he beats people with one punch. Yeah, I was thinking that actually. I thought the whole mole people thing was funny. I watched a couple of episodes of it, like the first few. He's like dreaming about them, and they're really buff, and then he wakes up and they're just like little squidgy guys. Too many anime on your plate? No, I don't. It's okay. I'm working through them. I'm enjoying thinking about it. I like watching like a couple of things at a time, so I can I get like a weird cocktail of different things to think about. Have you seen FLCL? No, what is that? I have not heard of that one. But yeah, I was talking about it with Cherry as well, and I was like, you don't really see, I guess, a character that's like the damsel in distress, because they don't, you know, they're in that kind of superpower field, but they don't have the superpowers. You don't see that as like the main character ever. And I was like, could you even get that to work? Is that like a thing you could do? Even. An older Adult Swim run anime, 6 episodes and a crazy comedy. It's very strange and they don't explain anything to you. That sounds like exactly my kind of shit. Hang on. Smile chat. Good morning. Hello, Barry. I don't know if I said hello, dog, also. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? I've made the torso too long again. Post a scene in the Discord. Thank you. You would like FLCL, actually. Oh, you know about it too, Cherry. Okay. From that description, it sounds like my kind of thing. I might need to go and get a drink also. It's starting to get warm now. I don't know how many calories talking burns, but it heats me up very bad when it's warm. Let me go and get like an ice bottle. Actually, I put some in the freezer. I will be back in a few minutes before I start overheating. Oh, I'm back. Hello. That's the wrong one. There we go. That one might be fun to watch party. That would be cool. I would like to watch party. There's my pen. I gotta do something about this pen. It's the rubber on it, like the grip, is starting to tear, and I don't really know how to fix it without making it awkward to hold. It's gonna get right in the way. I will check that out later. Also, if you posted it in the Discord, I did get a bloop. Thank you. I keep angling that like weird. The belly. Oh, the belly. The little belly. What now? I'm gonna sketch lighter, I think. 6 episodes, you can actually finish it. Yeah, I can finish it. I try not to finish things too fast because I like to sit and stew on them and be like, okay, where do I think this is going? What's happening? What's happening? Where is this going? Where would I be interested in it going? Let's draw wormy necks again like this. I like kind of linking them up in one swoop to the rib cage like that, kind of, to simplify it. I gotta have time to stew on something without having the answers to it straight away, you know? You gotta sit and think about it. Sit and stew. I think I was doing better when I was like blocking the height out, I think, or like on the hoses where I wasn't trying to go too crazy with them. Obviously, it's a bit easier. It's difficult trying to like widen the shoulders, but not too much. Might be a bit too bendy there as well. No, it's too small. I gotta make my attention span longer for watching stuff that isn't short, I guess. Like a few episodes. I have that problem where I'll like half pay attention to something when I start watching it. And then once I start liking it, I'm like, oh, I should have paid attention. I might do some like crafting stuff at the weekend actually, and then sit and watch anime. I like sitting and sewing stuff and watching anime actually. I kind of want to make a quilt because I've got a lot of cotton, a lot of different cotton with patterns on it. I'm thinking about it. Something patchworky, maybe. I guess it doesn't have to be a quilt. I did make a cushion cover, but I didn't finish it. I should finish it. Learn how to use the sewing machine properly. Anime quilt, yeah. Anime quilt. I like doing craft things. I kind of want to like paint as well, or like sculpt something. I don't know. I try and like draw stuff mostly, but when I really need to like chill out, I do craft stuff, and it helps. Shuts my brain off real good. This one's bendy and weird, isn't it? Like too weird. Oh, that's better. It was the back looking strange. It was the back looking strange. Let me see. Do like a bendy leg. Okay, I'm gonna try and like finish this sheet pretty quick over here. I think I need a bigger brush and to draw lighter and faster. Maybe more flowy. Maybe more flowy to start with. Do my cereal box ribcage again, like that, and then a lot of it's gonna get cut off with the volume of what's going on. I was really liking drawing the handlebar shoulders as well, like this, like. And then it's like putting the head on top that catches me out. What if I tell you, let's draw the neck first and just do like that, and then boop, slap the head on top. Robert Valley my way around it with those sticky out necks. I might have to do a bit of a longer BRB in a little bit too. Waiting on something at the moment. Won't be just yet, it'll be in a little bit. Let me check something actually, hang on. Let's do the like chin like that, other side of the head. Am I missing anything over here? Don't think so. No, we're okay. Let's check something. There we go. Nope, we're good. We're good. All good for now. Okay, this isn't as bad. It's not as bad. I think it's like the curve of the hips too, and you get that way you want the kind of like cup of them. Rather than the swoop that I draw. I'm gonna have to make some ice cream, actually, or like lollipops. I've got lollipop molds to put in the freezer. I'm gonna have to make some of those if it's gonna be really hot. Is the time lapse for the podcast in the drive, by the way? Oh, the second one, yeah? Episode 2. I do have the time lapse. Episode 2. It's easy for me to find. I can go and dunk it in there. Let's see. What? Episode 2. Am I in the wrong drive? Oh yeah, that's like comic stuff. Okay. That's the wrong drive also. It's everywhere. Shared with me. That's it, right? Let me know when I can clear some stuff out of it as well, because it always gets like clogged to the max. Oh, it's some deaths. Where are we? Yeah, I wasn't sure if that one was in there. I think I dunked it at some point, but I can't remember when. Arts and Daft's logo. Do I have episode 2? Do you know when we did it? Like the date that we worked on it? Because I can't remember. Is it like end of last year? Banner? Banner? I've got the banner, but I don't know where the time lapse is. Let me see. Podcast? November, okay. December, November. Early November. Okay, that helps, thank you. Episode 1. Oh, I'm sorry about that door slamming. Oh my goodness. Windy. Episode 2? Do I have episode 2? Oh no, here we go. I've got it. I've got it. Let me find it and not dunk it in like work folders. Hello, Google Drive, please. Oh, great, great. Let me out. Let me out, Google Drive, please. The wrong place. Okay, I will dunk it in this folder for you now. Where do we want it? Do we have episode 2? No. Assets/R. I'll just put it in the folder in general and then you can grab it. Oh, I forgot about all the extra like clowns that I drew before I finalized it. There we go, it's in there now. It's called B-Side Podcast, episode 2. There we go. Because mine was the second side of it. Amazing, yay! Thank you, no problem. I forgot about that, sorry. I didn't mean to check it, I think. I done forgot. I done forgot about it. I gotta practice my yeehaw. I gotta practice my yeehaw accent so I blend in when I go and see Cherry in the wild. That's what they sound like out there, right? Is it better if I keep my mouth shut? Because everyone's gonna be like, where are you from? Where are you from? I like lifting the leggies up like that actually, so you can see a bit more of them. Where are you? You're not from around these parts. That's what they're gonna say to me, isn't it? Just one of them there foreigners. You ain't from Yeehaw County. Okay, this one's like messy too. They always good as shit when I get to the leggies. Oh, it is ripe out here today. Oh, it is ripe outside. I love it in the middle of the summer when we have a heat wave and they just decide to like spread poop on the fields. Great. Smells like warm poop. A little bit weird with the arm, probably. A bit big with the shoulders. Let's do a bum or something. Maybe. I like doing a curve, if I can. I like doing a curve, it's more fun. I didn't do the butt dimple, so like. Can I start like swing the hips around a bit, maybe? Fun and games until you it's all fun and games living rurally until you realize nature is full of poop. Yup. Uh-huh. I think they're just all out on the tractors spreading the poop. Still better than the city. Still better than the city. Even if it does singe the hairs out of your nose. Yeah, see, this is a little bit better. It's easy when you draw a box, chat. Imagine that. Start drawing me like skeleton like that, actually. Try and get my feet a little bit further back. Wait, personally, I'd like to formally welcome you to the internet. Wait, what? What? This is still kind of wonky and doesn't fit in the box, but it's okay. I gotta try and get my line weight down while I'm doing this as well, actually. Like, I tend not to fight with, I guess, every aspect of making something look clean and tidy while I'm sketching, because it's a lot to juggle. That's why I usually like cell shade stuff before I paint it, to get the lighting down. Like, keep it separate. So I'm thinking about different parts of the process at different times. Is it easier to deal with? I don't know. I talk about that being why painting is difficult, because you gotta, well, like one layer painting, because you gotta think about like all the things at the same time. Yeah, I don't know what you're going on about in the YouTube chat. I don't know if you're like taking the piss. If you keep going, I'll get rid of you, I guess. I don't know what you're going on about. That's why merging the layers down is scary, because you gotta like composition and lighting. I don't know. I think I like wrote out a sheet of all the different things you gotta consider at the same time, and how it's easier to like split them up. Like, that's why you do a sketch, but some people just go in and paint because they got the brain power to like consider all the things at the same time. There we go. I think I've got the legs kind of short though. And maybe the hips wide. It's gonna be a yikes for me. I don't know what's going on there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Do. I was thinking of doing a video on that though. I can't remember where my notes are on it because I don't know. I did get a book for writing video notes actually. Where is it? I've got to go back through it because I tend to like write a lot and then not come back to it. In terms of like video ideas, or I tend to like talk about stuff on stream until it starts to congeal into an idea that I can, what's the word? One more and then I'm gonna change the body shape because I wanted to draw ladies too. What am I trying to say? Until it like congeals into something that I can talk about clearly. Like I've run through it enough. I think I've heard the analogy before about like comedians and how they will like test out jokes and see how they land. And work on it and like refine it until it's good. It's like difficult to find the right words to talk about something. Until you've rambled off about it for a while. In writing also. It's that thing of like keep digging in the canvas and you'll find something also, I think. Those arms are like really bothering me. They're like too chunky on that. I'm gonna leave it though. I will write notes on them. I will write notes on them later and mark down what I'm doing. We are the crash dummies? Yeah, that's the one. I like to see what everyone thinks about what I'm going off about too, because usually you can, I want to say like corroborate the experience with other people. And see if it's like a common thing, I guess, that other people notice and see what their perspectives are on it. Stand-up comedy is literally public speaking. Yeah. Should get more like test runs. Let me do this last one because I'm like avoiding it, poking at these, trying to figure out what's wrong with them. Oh, I should go back to like what I was doing there with that block. Actually, I was quite liking drawing. It's quite liking drawing the block like that. For the ribs, I think it helps make it. Did I do it on any of these? Because I think there was kind of. Or I was like drawing the lines in, but I wasn't doing the little bit of hatching just to shade it in. But yeah, talk about it on stream and then I get to the point where I can like refine it into a chart. I guess, or talk about it. Present it in a nice chart. I do like making charts. In terms of form, it's very much formulaic in how they do setups and payoffs. Listing things, then going over them in order. That makes sense. I got you. Okay. So I want to like foreshorten those more. Whether you get the like wrap around like that. I wonder if it would be cool to block out the skeleton underneath in like a different color and then draw everything on top, because might be easier to see it. I feel like they're looking a bit busy where I'm drawing the clavicle like that. Too many lines. Too many lines making it look messy. Bring that up here a bit. Right, let me try and like calculate the legs again, so they'd be like down here. With the height. Ugh. Oh god, the heat's making me sleepy. If anyone else is having a heat wave, like stay cool, chat. Stay cool. Also, if you get like a bottle of ice water, you can like hold it in your hands or put it under your pits, and you will cool down very quickly if it's by like a main artery. It helps a lot when it's very, very, very warm. Don't get like heat stroke or anything. I can't remember where I learned that, but it's very helpful. 87 degrees today. I think that's like mid-20s. I remember that like 80 is like around 30 Celsius, I think, maybe. Ooh, hang on. Hang on a second, let me go and check something. I'll have to do a quick BRB. I won't be long. Oh, I'm back. High 30s today, where I'm at. Oh, hot potatoes. Hot potatoes. Oof. I think it's like getting on for that. It's getting on for that, yeah. Oh, not high 30s, but it's getting to like 30 degrees, which is terrible. That's making my dragon wawa. That's the neighbours. They are renovating, I guess. They redid the garden and like planted grass seeds, and it looks really nice. They've done a good job out there. Okay, let's be like careful of these feet. Actually, like I always pull them like too far off to the side. I don't know how many sheets of these I've done now. Also, it's quite a lot. It's quite a few. I'm trying to refine what I'm doing. What I was doing was grabbing the ones that I like the look of so that I can use them as reference and like refine it more as I go along. But I don't think I've done too bad. I don't think I've done too bad figuring it out. Like I say, we'll try some different shapes. We'll try some different shapes as well. We'll draw some ladies. There's some ladies as well, right? I think I'll leave it like that. Those legs are kind of too short though. Let's walk them down a bit. You see how there's like more lines on the torso than there are the legs? It should be about even. So there's something in the way that I'm thinking about them that's looking strange, I think. Like that's tipping me off that there's something going on there, or I'm like struggling with the legs because I'm just slapping them on afterwards. Okay, there we go. There's a whole sheet. I need to fill those in, and also like the last sheet that I did, I think. Where is that? Yeah, underneath. Oh, these are like skinnier lines too. Hello! How are we, Satan? What's going on? Oh, those ones are... I filled those ones in. Okay, and I put notes on those. And I put notes on those too. Yeah, these like skinnier ones were closer. I like the worm guy. I do like the worm guy. I didn't put a line on this one. Huh. I didn't put the line in. Splitting it up. What I was trying to do is keep them kind of tall as well. So, like, as tall as the split through the middle, like that. Brought you tears of people who stubbed their toes to add to your drinks collection. Thank you. Delicious. Does that like... I won't turn the bottle upside down. I've got like frozen water. Let's try and keep cool. Let's try and draw some ladies. I'll draw some ladies. Yeah, these ones are like scruffy. This one's scruffy. Oh, wait, what? No, I want to keep the line and I want another layer. Another layer, and I'm going to put those underneath so that it looks like I've got a little bit of grab on the canvas. So many men, yeah, so many men. I was going a bit off from what I was trying to do in that sheet. Just went a bit crazy with it. I'm not struggling as much with man hips anymore after drawing all those. How many sheets did I actually do? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was about 6 sheets, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. They're all just like layered up. I went through a bunch though. Why are you drawing man hips? Because I fight with them. I struggle. I struggle. I don't want to give them lady hips, you know? I was trying to go for that triangle shape where they're wider at the top, like the coat hanger shoulders, you know? And the skinny hips. Okay. Let's have a go of like, again, like that, maybe, just to block things out. Block the height out so that I don't make them like tiny. I should use the canvas space that I have and maybe draw like a little bit lighter, actually. Banana, yes. Uh-huh, that's me. That's me. I'm the banana. I'm the banana. Gotta love me. I don't think I ever finished watching that either. Dinosaurs. Was it just called Dinosaurs? I can't remember. I was told that the end of it was depressing, so I assume the meteor hits and they all die or something. Must be Cherry with the banana accent, yeah. Banana accent. It's Cherry. Cherry's in the YouTube chat today. Cherry's on maneuvers. Found my rainbow unicorn pillow while I was cleaning. Oh. The dark side, yup. Huge hope. Okay, now the wide hips. Now the wide hips. Or I guess like one body shape I wanted to try was the pear shape with the very wide hips, actually. I guess I'm gonna draw the pecs on and then put the boobs on top, because it makes it easier. Easier to place them and get the tail of the pecs, you know. Lost a knife for several months and found it in the wrong drawer recently. Spooky. It's gonna be difficult getting used to these like closer together shoulders now, isn't it? I've been drawing the coat hanger shoulders. Can I still do drop off from the rib cage, actually? These are gonna look real goofy because I've been drawing a bunch of dudes for a second. Twitch keeps showing me ads on this one dice set I googled once. It's 2K dollary dues. Oh my goodness. Pay up. Oh my goodness. I've seen some like real fancy like gaming tables that are ridiculous. Don't even need dice, it just looked shiny. I like the ones where they put bits in on like foil so that they're shiny. I think those are pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do better on the waist and also lower belly button. I guess this is kind of pear shape also. Pear shape hips. and the waist. I think I don't round out the rib cage at that angle enough. This one is made from like quartz or some fancy purple stone. Ooh. Have you guys ever seen like octagonal fluorite? Like it grows in octagons, like 8-sided. They look pretty cool. I have some. And Is a dodecahedron a 12-sided shape? It is, right? I know garnets grow in dodecahedrons. I have one. Yeah. I think I've got a little cluster, actually. Take a chem course, you can grow your own crystals in uni. That sounds like fun. At least one of my friends did. Ooh. That's neat. I like to, I have a bit of a collection. I like to collect rocks and things. Make a video or do a live stream about backgrounds, specifically anime backgrounds. Wait, what, like making them, or? Like what aspect of them, like the way that they're painted? Do you mean? Also, hello. The healing crystals, of course. I think it's funny when people glue them to the horn on their car. You know, like right where the airbag is. Yeah, making them? I don't know. I don't know if that's really my kind of thing. I'm more into like anatomy and stuff. I guess I've done some stuff. I've done some stuff with backgrounds, but I mainly do like character things. Hang on, what am I doing? Hips, boop, 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 like that. Anime style only varies in terms of the big shape anatomy and the color. It's basically 4-value scale. Wait, in the backgrounds or 4-value scale? Backgrounds are detailed. I meant for the animation stuff. Oh, I see what you mean. I got you. Okay, this one's kind of goofy. This one's kind of goofy too. We'll figure it out. This isn't really a shape I want to go for either, I don't think. Let's see. Let's draw more because they're gonna look goofy at first anyway. They're gonna look goofy at first anyway, and we'll figure it out as we go. I've got to get into like a different shape flavor from what I've been doing, and it's gonna take me a minute. We're still rounding that out more. I think it's like the waist is gonna cause problems for me because some people just don't have that kind of I guess like pin-up girl waist. Some people just don't have that. Plan on making a Discord server? I have one as a Patreon tier, so you can if you subscribe to the, I think it's the Study Buddy tier on the Patreon. If you want to get in the Patreon. Background is matte or gouache, isn't it? But it pays peanuts. I think so. I don't really know a lot about the background stuff for anime. I am more interested in skin and bones. I'll have to draw some saggy boobs. I like drawing saggy boobs too. Free study streams with Baban on Patreon. Oh boy, join today. Yeah. I was going to do study streams actually because I have a lot of compiled references that I want to go over. I've got a lot of videos on there too. But that's like the tutorial tier. That's a separate thing to the Discord one. There's a few different tiers on there. I've got one where you can get critiques as well, like monthly, or a commission. Like you either get a commission or a critique every month on the top tier that I've got at the moment, like a video critique. This isn't really the body shape I'm going for either. Then again, I'm not sure. I'm gonna mess around with it and find out. Baban's secret brush on there, plus 50% skill gain. I think I do actually have some brushes on there. You might have to dig for them. I think I've put some of my patterns that I've made in use as well on there. They're definitely in there somewhere. That's not like a regular thing that I put on there though, but definitely on there. But no, most of my brushes are like basic Clip Studio ones. They're not like special. There's nothing special about them. It's just the G pen or the India ink one I tend to like, and the watercolor. I like the watercolor one in Clip. Smooth watercolor, I think it's called. Where is it? Transparent watercolor and the dense watercolor. Those are the main brushes that I use. I've got some like textury ones that I use occasionally, but they're like sort of ones that I add over the top. I was using them on that JoJo that I was drawing, the Poochie, but I decided not to render him in the end. But where I was using textures on it, I was using those. I was rendering out some tummy the other day also. Hang on, let me see if I can do it, because I got line art to, oh, let me see if I can post it, because I had line art to render. Hi, it's a girl. It is. How are we? Welcome to the stream. Hang on. Okay, here we go. I've got a time lapse. I was painting some of Lum's lines. Trying to attract customers here, Baban. Yeah. I'm not good at it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell fibs. There you go. There's a little time lapse I posted. Lum already posted the oh no, wait, that's Lum's post. Hang on. Let me get the time lapse too, because I like responded to it. Did a respond tweet. I'm gonna put the time lapse up on YouTube as well. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I like that you can do a reply tweet and like link to other posts. I try and do that when I can if I do commissions for people. There we go. I was having fun painting. I like it when you get these like side planes on the belly, like by here, where it goes like, those are very nice. You get a little highlight down there. What do you call that? I guess like the termination of one plane where it goes into another. Okay, let's draw the butt. It's like so helpful drawing the butt like that. If you think about it like a mermaid, and it's like, okay, there's the butt and like here's the tail, kind of, but then you legs instead. You legs, and it helps you get the motion. Want to learn anatomy? Best person to contact is your local gym bro. Yeah. I don't know any gym bros. Some of them know more about different muscles than the doctor. That's funny. I really like it actually when people go off about stuff that they're interested in like that. I think it's adorable. What was that? The ilio... iliotibial band, so you get it like there, swings like up and around the glutes over that way. And then rolly down to the knee, and you get that drop off like by there, the little stringy at the back. Fighting with the legs again, like I'm fighting with them legs again. And I'm also making the proportions too big. I tend to like widen it as I go further down, just out of habit, but I don't want it to look like anime people. Like 10 heads tall anime people. It's going that way though, isn't it? It's going that way though. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it be, I'll leave it be. I'm gonna try and make it look more simplified, because I think I'm adding too much detail. Actually, too much detail and it's bothering me. Those hips are too low down. Doing these based on refs or just going off randomly? I am going off and trying to figure out like where my problems are, and then I will go back to looking at refs and like drawing from those and like tracing the anatomy and stuff to figure it out. Like bounce between doing those things. But no, I'm just going off and like running with the shorthand that I've been using to see how it applies. I see, yeah. I guess just like refining body shapes as well, because that's difficult to... It's difficult to do when you're looking at refs, because you end up just going, oh, well, I can't find someone who's got this body shape, you know, that I'm looking for specifically to replicate. Unless you accidentally find a model who is like exactly what you're looking for, but even then you're probably not going to get that many pictures of them. That are going to be helpful for art reference specifically. So it's like learn the formula and learn to change it yourself, kind of thing. So I'm playing around with the formula to see if I can get it to work in a way that I want it to. And anywhere that is like causing me a problem will look weird, and I can make a note of that and then go back to references and fix it. Take notes and fix it. I think I'm going to keep the blocky deltoids. I really like the blocky deltoids, where they're very like squared off. Hire a live model for a whole week, yeah. Sorry, that's my drink wobbling. I'm gonna make a little sticker for my banner like I've got on the YouTube one, where it's the Baban one, and then Arts and Dafts underneath it. I want to put a little Discord thing under the Patreon one to say that that's where it is, because people keep asking me. And it's over there. It's a Patreon thing. People have been posting paintings in there, and it's really cool to see like traditional paintings. I'm enjoying seeing that stuff. It's not help. See, there's that thing that goes on with the hands as well, where you look at your hand from one side. Okay, you look at your hand from one side and it's like the fingers end by there. But you look at the, you know, this is like the palm side of the hand, like that. And then you look at the top. Look at the top of the palm and it's like the fingies are longer because you know, you got the padding on your hand here, so it's like the fingers don't look as long as they do from the back. There's a thing going on with like, okay, you got like the crotch in the front, but then the butt's like lower down, you know? It's that kind of thing. Did you watch the Marco Bucci video? Oh, did he put one out about that? Because there's a, you know, if you like look at the hand from the side, you got the kind of padding that's like that. It's like half of the I don't know. I guess it's like half of like there to the knuckle is like padding. The padding's like there on the other side, kind of. I don't know. You got all the padding and the webbing. Old video, I think he explains the same way you did. Oh. I don't know if I've seen that one. I think I talk about it in one of my shoots from a while ago where I'm going off about hands. I can't remember if that's a Patreon one. I think it might be. I don't know. I've got a lot of shoots on the Patreon. Gotta get better at these hips. I do a lot of like poses as well. You remind me later stuff to send you, like you might be interested in reading and watching. I will remind you. Also, thank you. Ran and Sachi? What's that? I haven't heard of that. Ren and Stimpy. What's that other weird one with the little blue guys? It's like Achi and CPAC or something. That's a weird fucking film. It's a really fucking weird film. I'm making the, okay, I don't know if I should like make the legs chunkier or not. That's what I'm thinking about, probably. I gotta make them more like swoopy, I think. Don't know where the legs are going. Oh, that way, I suppose. Yeah, that's like more hips, isn't it? It's probably too much hips. Probably too much hips. I'm gonna do like not bending them over as well too much for a while until I get it. I'm gonna keep poses a bit more static so we can work on the proportions, I suppose, that I'm going for. I'm trying to figure out what build I'm trying to puzzle out. To keep it smoother there, I think. No, that wants to be like longer, and then the waist like this. That might help actually if I do that. It's starting to make me think of like honeycomb, the way that I'm blocking some of these shapes out too. There will be a Patreon stream later also in the evening. Creepy guy killed the man on your model? Yeah. Yes. Yes. I don't think I'm catching the flavor here. I've leaned too far into like pointy shapes and now I'm struggling. What was I supposed to do? Be cold? Not wear clothes and be cold? The creepy guy. I'm glad to hear about the stream later. Gonna need a wind down draw time after this week. Oh no, has it been awful? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still okay. Where I draw the like very small pecs, I always pull the boobs up like really high as well. And I don't think I hate it. It's sometimes it looks awkward, like they're too high up. I do want that to be like a stylistic thing though. The like small but wide pecs. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Can we stream early on Saturday again, by the way? We can. We can. Biggest fear of insects because you're a devil? Wait, what? Am I scared of insects? I like some of them. Some of them are cool. Cool. Yeah. We're going to do an Arts and Dafts stream on Saturday as well, chat. Do you want the link to the Arts and Dafts? I can get it. I can get the link to the Arts and Dafts. I have it. Oh, that's a tutorial. Hang on. That's a tutorial I was watching. That's not Arts and Dafts. Here we go. I'm going to have to try that gradient map thing that someone was showing me because it looked funky. Oh. I'll link the tutorial too because it's interesting. I need to go through it and follow along so that I can understand it. Yay, cool. Yeah. There we go. It's like gradient maps. I forget who showed me it. It was maybe Black Jam in the in the YouTube chat the other week. I'm sorry. I get yous all mixed up. I gotta try not to a bit more. I'm gonna try not to get everybody mixed up. Bad at names. I did already do like some sketches for the kind of body type that I want, because I'm trying to figure out like what certain characters want to look like in terms of body shape, so that they are distinct. So I'm practicing and trying to refine what I'm doing with them. Biggest fear of insects is snails. You don't like snails? Oh, I think snails are cute. Not a fan of slugs because they eat all my veg, but snails are pretty cute. I saw a big one not long ago after it rained. I feel like you don't see them as much anymore. I was thinking of that video with the guy on the beach where he's poking the crab and he's like, look at this fucking mollusk. Like, he doesn't know what it is. It's very funny. I think I want longer necks as well. I think I want longer necks. I'm trying to think. I'm scared of like bed bugs and I don't know, the idea of any kind of insect that can get into the house and like live there. and breed and multiply. I don't like. And like there was a kid in school who had head lice like really bad. So those like really freak me out. Parasite bugs in general, yeah. Ticks, oh yeah. I don't think I've ever had a tick on me, but I'm like very scared of them. I don't want to catch anything. Do you know Japanese yokai folklore? I don't actually. We were talking about that not long ago though. I think I want the body type like tall and skinny. Like a hot potato, but not the hottest potato, you know? Getting on for though. Maybe I need to make that shorter as well, and then block it out the same, yeah. And then more swoopy. More swoopy on the old trapezoids. What's that now? Hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB. I will do a quick BRB chat. I will be back in a couple of minutes. I won't be too long. Oh, I'm back. Welcome back to, oh, that's a preemptive welcome back, dude. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Deal with that later. Where are we? Where are we now? I'll have to start doing the draw piles on the Patreon streams again because those were fun. Those were fun. Or I'll just have to go and set a new one up in general. It's nice being able to draw with everyone on there in Magma. Bad habit of like caving in the ribcage, haven't I? Like over on that side. Bad habit. I got a bad habit. Doing that. I've got to go and pick some strawberries later as well before they start like turning bad. Hopefully before it rains. Are you doing Magma today? If people want me to do Magma, I will. If people want that. If not, I will draw my Skelby comic that I was working on the last Patreon stream. Because I'm on the third one. I'm on the third one and I want to finish it. I want to get to the point where I can draw them faster. Videos are good, you know, panty and stocking. Good at drawing, thank you. Did I ever post the centaur panty and stocking that I drew? I don't remember if I did, let me see. I'm sure I posted them. I don't know if I had a time lapse of them, but I think I posted them. Did I? I think stocking's like a cow though. I think I made stocking a cow and panties a cowboy. Because I thought that was funny. There is a lot of Starfog stuff on my Twitter now. There is a lot. Is that Meester that I drew? No, that Meester that I drew is as bad as I thought he was. Never mind. I can't find them. Maybe I did not post them. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Huh. I'll have to find them and post them. I'm very bad at like posting things. What's the word? Across all the platforms. At the same time. I'm pretty bad at that. Can I just do that with the waist and then pop it out actually? Maybe. Oh, I need to update my stream playlist too on YouTube because I try and dunk a bunch of streams there so that people can go back and watch them. If they want. I don't know how many people actually do that. I don't know if people go and watch them, but I like to hoard them if people want to see, because you can like see the process of me doing stuff if you don't want to watch it in like a fast video where I speed it up. I got a few of those that I need to like do something with as well. Too many time lapses just hanging about. I'm gonna make the pen smaller as well and see if that helps, because it's something's bothering me. I might be leaning too much into like figure drawing in terms of like just drawing a smooth wobbly line rather than trying to like block it out much, which is silly. Is that 2 pixels? 2 pixel brush, maybe a bit bigger than that. Thinking about that FZD design school guy again, I remember watching one of his videos. I've mentioned this before, but he was like, oh yeah, when a new like AAA game comes out, I buy it and play it for like the first 30 minutes and then I leave it because I don't want to waste time playing video games, but I want to know about the video game. To be aware of like what it feels like and what it looks like. For like concept stuff. Just to know what's going on. And like that's it. This is looking a little bit better. I think I'm going like flat on the hips again though. It's not enough like over here. I want to be able to draw the hip dip too, and not just like round it out into one shape. Maybe the butt. Model is very good, but you look like Discord from My Little from My Little Pony. I don't know, he's got a pretty good design. I like him. That's good. I like that. I forget what he is. What is he? The creature where he's amalgamation of a bunch of things stuck together. Forget the name for that. Do you know, chat? I forget what the right word is. The Heckerton? No. Let me Google it. What is he? I assume it will tell me on like a wiki page and be like, oh yeah, he's one of these. Draconequus? Oh. Oh, I was thinking like chimera, but he's not a chimera, is he? He's like a bunch of parts stuck together. Oh, that's why I like him. He's a bunch of different animals stuck together. Chimera. I feel like I've heard people call him a chimera, but it says he's a Draconequus. Dragony horse. Who? Hang on. I will post it. Can I copy paste, please? Can I copy paste, please? I did not want to click the link. Can I? Oh, it links to a wiki page. Does it? Oh no. It's still on the MLP one. Head of a pony in the body of all sorts of other things. Huh. Okay. There you go. That's what he is. Apparently, according to the wiki, that is what he is. One of those. Wonky boobs also. I'm drawing wonky boobs. Oh, are you talking about Discord? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, who did you think we were talking about? Is there someone else like that? Is there other characters like that? I want to know. Missed the name. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, I'm gonna try and keep my brush bigger. I'm gonna try and keep my brush bigger and just draw light. Not make such a mess with too many lines. It ends up messy anyway because everything overlaps. Try and get some twist in here maybe. I'm not sure how much of the proportions that I set up in the other one that I can carry over, like, you know, doing this. Bunch of animals together because he is embodied chaos. Yep. I like him. I like him. Neat. I should draw more ponies because people like it when I draw ponies also. I can draw like thick thighs also. I can do that, look. It's a thing I can do. I can hear the magpies chattering outside. Very loud. Oh yeah, this isn't actually that bad. I just have to bring the booba down a little bit to get him to look more normal. Not too high up. Usually like swing the booba around like that also, like the like water balloons slung over the neck, you know? You know how it is. That's a bit better. This is a bit better of a set of proportions, maybe. Just gotta get the femur angle right. Yeah, that's nicer. I like that tilt in the body too. It's better. Better than what it was before. And ears would help actually. If they're a bit goofy. Don't want to go into details in the hands. Oh, feet. Just slap them in. Just slap them in. How far along this row are we? A bit more than halfway. I don't know if I want a thigh gap, actually. I do want a thigh gap. That was what I was fighting with dudes, actually, whether they don't really have the thigh gap because they don't have the same angle on the femur. But also trying to get the skinnier hips and then having the legs like close together as well. Something that I fight with. It's like it's easier on women because you get like more of a curve, and that's what I tend to think in is like the like that where you get the femur going like whoop, that way. Is that like close? Yeah, those legs are like closer to what they should be too. I think I'm just gonna keep to the like legs. The legs are the height of the head to the crotch on these, so they're easier to construct. I don't know how off from that I want to go with different body shapes though. Make some characters built like that one guy. You know the one guy from Spider-Man where he looks like this? Isn't that what the Baban looks like as well? Something like he's like built like that, you know? I'm pretty sure. He's got a little face on him like that. I don't know. You know the guy. Babadook, yeah. I'm the Babadook, it's me. Don't know the Spider-Man guy though, no. Built like a fridge. Just a big block. I forget his name. I think he's in the Spider-Verse movies. Right? You know the guy. For sure did not see those. He looks like the wide Putin. Kingpin, that's him. Thank you, Cherry. Yeah, Kingpin. That's him. I don't know my Spider-Man, sorry. Google says Kingpin, yeah. Wide. Wide boy. I'm being a weenie about this. Hang on. I do like a side view and swingy. I don't know how much I should lean into exaggerated the rib cage expanding and compressing also when someone breathes. I don't know how much I want to play around with that. Long skinny arms always catch me out too. Oh yeah, gotta get the hip angle like that. I nearly said sagittal crest then, that's not right though, that's the big ridge on the top of a gorilla's head. I think that's the sagittal crest, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I was going off about it to family the other day and they were like, what? What? What are you talking about? What? I don't think dogs have that, do they? I don't think dogs have the big sagittal crest. You just see where the you get like the butt shape on their head because the muscles are big bitey muscles on them. You know the toad ones? You know the toad ones where they look like this? They look like that. They've got like cheekbones like that as well, don't they? You can like see the cheekbones on them and they're all like wrinkly. And they're like drooling and stuff. Yeah, those dogs, you know? Toad line. Oh yeah, you can like that. That might help. Trying to make it not look so like stuck on when I slap the legs on too, since I'm drawing the butt first and then putting the leg leg on top. Arm's too long. That arm's too long. What time is it now? Actually, it's gone off 2 o'clock. Okay, I might finish this row, and then I'm gonna see what I want to go and do. I think. Can I like pull that leggy up and go like, actually, just to get a bit of movement? It's 2 here. And then like butt, leg, butt, leg. Not quite long enough. Move it over. I can squeeze more in if I keep moving them over. They're kind of condensing. They're getting closer to where I'm going. Can I try and, not going to try and foreshorten it too much. I'll get like, or is it wide angle? I think it's wide angle when things start to like that. So like this kind of thing, and then someone's like looking at you from there, but it's studier or something, like wide angle, and it's like very extreme perspective. Don't think I want to do that because it might cause me problems. Or like more confusion where I'm still trying to work on the general shapes. Making this dinky again. Have it maybe. Yeah, so okay, drawing the like hips from this angle is something that I am fighting with, I think. Alright, I keep like popping out the ribcage, so it's easier to like mark in the blocks of where everything is. I think I will go after I've finished with this row of them as well. But there will be a Patreon stream later. There will be a Patreon stream later. I was thinking of starting to put up what's the word? Polls, so that I can be like, do you want me to do a draw pile? Do you want to draw with me, Patreon people, or do you want to watch me draw something, kind of thing? Can we try doing like this with the legs so that they just go like out here? Actually, like boop, then draw them like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, it's like calculating where the other foot goes, like over there, and shortening it. That always catches me out. Let's try and do a better job of it though. Let's try and do a better job. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's the waist right there, and then on the belly. Yeah, I don't mind that one too much. I don't need these to be like really tight either. I tend to lean for or aim for them being done to a point where I could use it to do like another pass on and tidy it up. So long as I can like kick them out and not fight with them too much, because I'm gonna be doing comic pages, so I want to be able to just go like boom, 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 and block it out very, very quickly and get the poses. When I get that, I should start marking out like the points on the iliac crest like that as well. But I think they're wider than that. I've got to look at hips again and the pelvis form and like rotating that, because it's gonna help me. I do simplify it a lot because there's a lot of detail in it that you can't really see. What was the word I was using? Superficially, there's not a lot of it that you can see on the surface. Superficially, it's a lot of connection points, though, for other things. Moose skulls and stuff. I don't like this empty space. And I don't want to resize that one huge. I'd rather them say a similar size. They always start to get weird towards like the edge of the page as I want to squeeze more deets in. Can I like twist the body like that and have a leg sticking out at the side? That might be fun. I want to twisty that, and then maybe shoulder there and over here, and the pecs and the booba. And the pecs and the booba. And the ringer and the dinger and the swinger. And the butt. What if I can like, hang on, I might be able to like squish the butt. I do like to squish a butt. Just a gentle squeeze. And then maybe swing it up that way, like sitting, and then that one can go out this way for fun. Swingy that way, and then I can pull that leg this way, I think. Might be a bit too twisty. I was thinking of resting that arm on this leg so it would come up like this and over. Might be too far out as well, that arm. So it gets annoying because you gotta, the more limbs you put on, the more overlap you gotta do. Just a bunch of everything overlapping. By the time you're done. Just gonna swing that leg out to fill that space in. It's not terrible. I'd have to do a bit more foreshortening on it, I think. And then the other arm would be like behind, over that way. What time is it going to be on Saturday, by the way, Cherry? Outs and Daft stream. If we're doing that, we'll do draw pile in that. That will be draw pile. I could swing that arm out, but no, not gonna. I'm gonna leave it alone. I got a bit weird with the legs too. So I need to look at the pelvis too, because this kind of angle's awkward. I'm trying to get the leggies to work and not make them like too wide. Sorry about the noise. Can't do anything about the neighbors. Okay, one more and then I'll go. Can I do one where I need to do sort of forward crunch as well? Like that. So that you can't see. I think what I'm trying to do is like angle this more upwards, the rib cage, so that you can see the little like nibble in it like that. Because it makes it easier to measure everything else, but I want to be able to foreshorten it. And not always stick it out and angle it so that you can see more of it. It's one of them bad habits. That's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. I think they're like taking tiles off or something. Very loud. Belly stick out by there, right? The belly, and we want the butt, and then leg is. I was trying not to overlap the arms too much too, just because it makes it easier to see the form. But I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. So. I'm gonna watch more. I guess I'll watch more One Punch Man later while I'm doing other stuff. And I'll tell you what thoughts I have on it the next time I stream. I will go off about it. Yeah, so this kind of like crunchy, hunchy over. That's difficult to catch. Tip. I just draw in the Virgin Walk. I think I am. I think that's what this one is. Yep. It very much is. Okay. I'll resize it so it fits a bit better too. Yeah. Did want to try and fill that space in, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. No. Does that help to draw the shrimp butt shape? Maybe. Swing that trapezius around. See, I don't like it when you get all these overlapping lines on the arms and stuff. It's annoying. Yeah, maybe a bit much on the belly too. It's like that kind of angle. I can pull back. Okay, I'm about done. I think I'm gonna scoot chat. There we go. There's those and the other few that I did on that other page. I'm gonna annotate these and put them on the Patreon when I'm done with the rest of this sheet. But I will post some of the others later on because I've been hoarding them. Okay, I'm gonna go. Well, that is my plan. That is my plan. What time is it now? 2 o'clock. Right. I will be back on the Patreon stream at 7:30. So that's like 5.5 hours from now. I will see you then. Have a good one, chat. Ta-ra. Goodbye.